Hello everybody and welcome to this golden shot guide and tutorial for the medium difficulty. I'm going to take you over 5 shots that I'm going to play, and I'm going to give you the advice and the adjustment for making it very close to the pin, but also getting at least one of the shots with your free shot. First, for a little bit quick about the golden shot, you get one free shot, only one, and that you need to spend wisely. So it's very important that you feel comfortable going up to tee to land it near the pin. You will be able to win some of the chests that is there. Important to have in mind that the chests or the cards that drops in the chest it's completely random, but at least when it's free we need to get a chest at least. So the worst thing that can happen is that we do get some balls that we're going to use in tour play or tournament, but not that good cards. You will also be able to see what type of adjustment I'm having, like a little bit further down here on the screen, and I'm going to talk a little bit more about that as well. Do not forget to subscribe to the channel, hit that bell button so you get the notification every time there is a video up, or maybe a live stream. So, gonna take a look at medium. We're going to play one of the Santa Ventura. This is one that we have had before, but this is, you know, a tricky one in terms of adjustment here, in my opinion, you know. So, very important to adjust for the impact of the bounce, etc. We're going to take you through as well. You will be able to win Kingmakers here, and for you that maybe are low on Kingmakers, playing maybe in the for tournaments and stuff like that, then that could be good to sample some of them there. We can win the Hole-in-One, which is the Onyx chest. Then we do have the Fire chest, that's the yellow one. We do have the Scarlet chest, that's the red one. The Topaz chest as the light blue one, and then Azure chest as the dark blue one. And I think it's time to go. You know, if you need any more information about the golden shot, press the question mark button, and it will get to the frequently asked questions about the golden shot. So I think it's time, you know, let's go. So, shot number 1, as you can see, I'm playing at 1.67 per ring, or like 1.65 is easier to handle with. We're going to play in max distance of our club, max backspin on all the shots, and the number that I'm having is including 10% for elevation. You can see here I'm aiming a little bit to the right here. If we're having crosswind right to left, we need to adjust a little bit more than normal when it comes to the impact of the bounce here. So we're going to play this one 2.3 rings. And look how much this ball is going to bounce to the left there. And it works really well to have approximately 1 to 1.5 square on the green as an adjustment for the ball guideline when it comes to adjusting for the bounce. So we did get that outer chest there, and which worked well, you know. And you can see the only one went really close. And of course, it's very important to go for the hole-in-one, and that's what we're going to do. So now we do have some tailwind slash a minor crosswind. And now I'm going to play this one again with max backspin. Look at the landing position. Yellow ring just cutting the fringe. And it's going to be, you can see as well, the +2 yard. +2 you can see under the square, like the little bit tiny square to the left. +2 yards is so important. You can see now when we're having more straight tail, when having the yellow ring just over to the fringe there, to just counter for the impact of the bounce that we're going to have there as well. But again, +2 yards is where we want to have our landing position in. See, we're bouncing where we wanted to, but coming in slightly more to the right there as well. Now we need to compensate it a little bit better for the next one here, so we can get that hole-in-one. But you can see the thing there, 1.67 per ring. We also played that one a little bit more to the left of the pin to compensate for the bounce. Max backspin all the time, never any side spin, never any curl. Now we have 4.5, max backspin again, 4.5 left to right win. Yellow ring, just cutting the fringe in the +2 yard mark. And now you can see how much I'm compensating here. I'm compensating approximately 1.5 squares on the green from the pin to the left to just compensate for the push that we're going to get from the bounce. 4.5 is going to play ourselves at 2.7. 2.7. Let's go. Hit it perfect. You can see here the ball is coming in here, and the push It's going to push it down to the pin. Get in a hole then. Get in a hole. Oh my god, so close. But we did get the yellow, the fire chest. Let's go. So you can see again, we're using the same type of adjustment. That's the key with the golden shot. No matter what type of wind we're going to have, we need to have the same type of adjustment here. 3.8 in some slight tailwind slash crosswind to the left. Now we're going to go to the plus 2 yard mark again, having the yellow ring just cutting the fringe there. And we can see here with the adjustment for the bounce, then we're going to play it approximately one square on the green to the right of the pin, as now when having like 3.8, not just straight crosswind, a little bit tailwind, and the impact of the bounce, it's not going to be as strong as it did for the last shot. We hit it perfect. Let's go. Get it to bounce, get it bounce, and we come in for hole in one. Get some booms. So we took that hole in one there as well, got the onyx chest. Bam, bam, bada, bada, bam. So as you can see, again, that's the same type of adjustment I'm using for all the shots. And now again, changing account, and it's time to go for the hole in one again. Crosswind right to left. Have in mind we need to go in max backspin plus 2 yard mark. No side spin whatsoever. We're going to compensate for the bounce here. Yellow ring just cutting the fringe there. You see I'm compensating around 1.5 squares on the green from the right side to the right side of the pin to just compensate for the bounce. 4.7 is going to give ourselves 2.9 rings, or like 2.8, 2.9, with 1.67 per ring. Hit it perfect, very good. Let's go, come on! Boom! I played this golden shot over 2 accounts. That's why I could get 2 hole-in-ones. That was nice. We get, or like, no, sorry, it's the same account, but I did hole-in-one on the same account. That's why I'm only getting the fire chest here, as I got the onyx chest before. So, okay, that was good. So, ladies and gentlemen, that was the golden shot medium difficulty. Can you take you through the adjustment a little bit quick here? With, like, if we take crosswind, minor crosswind with headwind, tailwind, max backspin, we aim at the plus 2 yard mark. With tailwind, we're dragging it down, so we do have the yellow ring a little bit inside the fringe. Otherwise, we're going to have just the yellow ring just cutting the fringe there on the bottom. Then, depending on the wind, we're going to compensate. We're going to have with crosswind, we're going to have 1.5 square on the green to left or to the right, depending on the angle of the wind or the direction of the wind. And if we do have like some tailwind slash crosswind, then we're going to compensate 1 square on the green for the bounce. Let's say we would be having headwind. If you do have headwind, then you take 4 bars of backspin instead. Then you move down your landing position, so you're playing from plus 1 yard mark instead, just on the beginning of the fringe. That's important with the landing position. Then you adjust the same. 1.67 per ring for the golden long iron. That is for max numbers, including 10% for elevation. So we're not going to add 10% to the 1.67. That's the number we're going to go with. Again, let me know in the comment section what you got in your chest, and also if you did get a chest. So yeah, I think the only thing I can do now is to wish you the best of luck in the golden shot.